Hi, I'm Daniel with Freakin Famous, and I'm about to answer some of your most searched questions for the king of talent, Simon Cowell. I'm going to get 100% of the information in here 100% accurate. I'm infallible, so don't even think about coming at me in the comments. Does Simon Cowell have a daughter? He does not. He has a son, Eric, who he named after his father, bonus fact, but he has no daughter. The reason that I think people search for this is because he has occasionally been photographed with Amanda Holden's daughter, Holly. So her and Eric are only a couple of years apart, so occasionally they have play dates. Why would people assume that Amanda Holden's daughter is Simon Cowell's daughter? Because everybody in the entire world, myself included, believes that at some point, Simon Cowell and Amanda Holden have had a bit of mummy-daddy time. And when it comes to making children, it only takes once. So everyone, let's just be careful, okay? Scandal.
Whoa, that's a scandal.
I mean, they didn't, but
I don't know though.
they
I've seen
did.
some moments too.
They didn't, but they did. How Simon Cowell got rich? That's not a question, but novelty records. Not necessarily through making great songs, but just songs that he thought people would buy, and they did buy them. So there's a UK television program called Soldier Soldier, kind of a drama, Sunday evening, everybody gathers around and watches Soldier Soldier. It featured a wedding in one episode, and two of the characters performed Unchained Melody as like the kind of the wedding band.
Still mine.
And something in the crazy maniacal mind of Simon Cowell watched that and thought that could be a single. So he convinced those two actors.
How many Dornishmen does it take to f a goat?
He's down. To sign with his label to allow him to release that song. It went to #1 in the charts and it stayed there for 7 weeks. Later that year, they released an album of covers, the two of them, and that went to #1 as well. So huge success. He said that that's what made him his first million. They're decent singers, they're popular songs, you know, it's all good stuff, but it's because they were on a popular TV show, people knew who they were, people bought the songs.
Wait for me, I'll be coming home. Wait for me.
He also made songs with WWE wrestlers. He made songs with the Power Rangers. He made songs with a puppet duo called Zig and Zag, and he made songs with the Teletubbies. Okay, so none of these are like amazing songs, but they're songs that people would buy. People bought them because they knew who the people were. There was a novelty to it, and that made him, his money. His judging obviously took him to the next level, but even before he showed up on Pop Idol, he was rich.
Do you think Simon came up with that idea of baby
Maybe. I feel like you brought this up before. I feel like you've got a real issue with the Teletubbies having a baby as the son.
Scary looking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why did you put a face of a baby on a son?
We've all got our phobias, guys. How Simon Cowell lost weight. So he suffered a fall in 2017 and injured himself, and as a result he decided to try and lose a bit of weight. And yes, he lost weight in the same way that anybody loses weight. He took the things that are fun to eat and he didn't eat them. Okay, so I'm going to need some help on this one. Let's do the list. Red meat.
No.
Dairy.
No.
Wheat.
No.
Beer.
No.
Sugar.
No.
Nothing. He didn't ditch them all at the same time, but at various times he kind of cut a lot of very lovely foods out. So yes, he lost a lot of weight, but how miserable would he have been? I mean, no red meat, no dairy, no wheat, just all of the fun things. Get rid. What did he eat? Vegetables. What is Simon Cowell's net worth? Whew, here it is. Here it is. It's the longtime fans of our most searched series will know that every single person in the world who is even vaguely famous, this question comes up. How much money do they have? Do they have more money than me? How much more money than me do they have? But for the first time ever, Simon Cowell is someone who the media is interested in how rich he is. So we're not just getting our figures from real net worth, not lying, I promise.lie. According to yahoo.com, we've heard of that. That's a legitimate website. His net worth stands at an eye-watering $600 million. And he brings in a further $95 million each and every year. And he deserves it, of course. If you have a job that pays you the princely sum of $100,000 annually. That's not a bad wage. You're earning a lot of money, $100,000. Simon Cowell definitely works 950 times harder than you, okay? It's just facts. It's just facts. What did Simon Cowell say about Jennifer Hudson? Now this just sounds like someone looking for gossip, and maybe it is. What it's maybe also about is what he said to her during her first audition for American Idol.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very, very good. Randy, yes or no?
Sounds quite pithy, quite to the point. I'm sure he was saving all his words for the people who are terrible. But maybe the question was also about what he said to her as she went through the competition, and it was a little less glowing.
You look like you should be something you'd wrap a turkey in.
You are going to have to learn to control your voice because it is a bit all over the place. Bad choice of song. Well, you're lucky we're not judging you on the outfit, Jennifer. You're very good. I just thought you were over-singing it. I think you're out of your depth in this competition.
Where and when was Simon born? Nice and simple. Simon was born on the 7th of October 1959. That's ages ago. In Lambeth, in London, pronounced locally as Lambeth, and raised in Elstree in Hertfordshire, just outside London. What is Simon Cowell's number? It's quite thirsty. Quite thirsty of you, if I may be so bold to say. Quite thirsty. But, you want his number? I'll give you his number. That's not actually his number, I will say. I would just like, legally, I probably should point that out. That is not his direct telephone number. Of course I'm not going to find that out. I'm not, you know, I mean, Miss Marple. But that is the Simon Cowell complaint hotline. And it is exactly what it sounds like. If you have a complaint about Simon Cowell, and I'm sure you do, phone this number and let him have it. Let Simon Cowell know all of your grievances, any little petty things, make something up. I don't care, but dial this number and let him have it. It'll make you feel better. Are Simon Cowell and friends? So we need to do a kind of a speed round here of sorts, because a lot of the searches that came up were just, is Simon Cowell friends with this person? Is he friends with that person? People just want to know who his friends are, which is quite sweet. I like it. Are Simon Cowell and Gordon Ramsay friends? Okay. Well, it certainly doesn't look like it, does it? Look, they're arguing. No, of course, that's just a couple of lookalikes at an event. In reality, they're not pals, but as a pair of Brits who have dominated their respective industries, and they've done the impossible by breaking America, having massive shows on Fox and getting paid truckloads of money to do so. I think they definitely have a mutual respect for one another. Is Simon Cowell friends with Harry Styles? Friendly rather than being friends. In an interview, Styles said that after listening to his album Sign of the Times, Simon phoned him up to congratulate him. I'm going to quote here. He said he really liked it and he was very proud of me. It was very friendly. Not like past phone calls haven't been friendly, but I didn't get that nervy, the boss is calling me feel, which is nice. It's just nice that they can have that relationship now. It's kind of like when you at school and then you leave school and you go to the pub and you see one of your teachers in the pub and you can just go up and talk to them. You're like, oh my God, they're just normal people. That's just really weird.
You call them by their first name.
Yeah, it's not weird. It's like,
Call me Phil. I am not gonna call you Phil. That is sick and wrong. Is Simon Cowell friends with Susan Boyle? They have remained close. So Simon has mentored her career as a psycho artist since she burst onto the scene in 2009. She has actually described him as the best boss in the world, which is lovely. She seems like a lovely person. Is Simon Cowell friends with Ryan Seacrest? They hate each other. Ryan has said publicly that he wishes he could give Simon Cowell osteoporosis and push him down the stairs, and Simon has paid professional hitmen to murder not one, but 3 of Ryan Seacrest's cats. Now that's not true, but I wanted it to be a bit more scandal because everything was a bit nice.
so none of that's true.
None of that's
So
true.
You
No.
asked.
So they're not friends per se, but they are friendly. I thought that this might be the area where there's a little bit of acrimony because in American Idol, Simon used to kind of have little digs at Ryan about his sexuality in a way that certainly wouldn't fly today.
Simon, any advice on the high heels?
You should know, Ryan.
Stay out of my closet.
Come out.
And not just because of the image quality, but they're both rising above it. They're both being nice, or at least famous nice. Of, oh yeah, we're best friends, take a picture, you know?
And in the end, we did.
Go nuts.
Yeah.
We did actually, yeah. Finally, this year we went completely mad.
Well, I will see you
I
later
acknowledge
tonight.
it.
Thank you for coming by.
My pleasure, Ryan.
Okay.
Boom. You asked the questions and I answered them. I can't imagine how, but if I did get any of the details of what I've just said wrong, please let me know in the comments. I love to be corrected. Just ask my wife. Let us know down in the comments who you want our next most searched video to be. Make sure you click the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button so you know immediately when we do another one of these videos. My name's Daniel Swan. Feel free to follow me if you wish on Instagram at Mr. Daniel Swan. Now you know all the information that you want to about Simon Cowell. Not great. All right. How's your day going? You having a good one? Just watched a sick video, right? Really good video. Whilst I have you, click subscribe, watch some more sick videos. Why not? You've got nothing better to do.